phenomenal comeback from South Korea's Na. He looked like he was just not quite completely on the pace today, and he's come absolutely roaring back in this third and fourth game. He actually looks really fresh now. Well, Na is going to be pumped up. He got himself pumped up yesterday against Hamza Khan, and he actually held his nerve really well in the fifth game.
Well, that should give him a lot of encouragement. First point, having won the 2 games.
Yeah, that's really accurate from Na.
2-love.
Just needs to be careful that he doesn't go too wild on the hitting.
Seems to have come back with the strategy of taking the ball early mid-court and putting a lot of pressure on Jeffrey.
Yeah, for me, when Na keeps it straight, he's really effective.
Yeah.
Whipped in the leisure center boast there. Na really spraying the ball around the court here.
Yes.
And it's a big squeeze there from Na. Big squeeze for me. That was a really important point for Na. He put a lot of work in there physically. Just mentally, he'll grow in strength from that.
That point is going to make his opponent think that Na has a tremendous energy reserve left, because he looked putting in all the effort. He never looked like he had given up. It's a very good point for Na in terms of just getting a psychological advantage over Jeffrey, who needs to regroup. He's given away the initial advantage and momentum he had coming into the match with 2-0 lead. Talked earlier, they know each other's game, they've played each other before.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey's going to go into a mode where he just starts absorbing a lot of pressure here.
Nice lob.
Oh, it's big squeeze there in the back corner. Great angle and great height on the ball here from Jeffrey. Comes right underneath it, comes around it, gets it to just stick in the back corner.
Yeah, to your point earlier, Chris, I mean, Jeffrey, one way for him to get back is to dig deep, keep the ball in play, and get and squeeze these errors out of Na, potentially stop that barrage of attack shots that has given Na has put himself into this position.
Yeah, Jeffrey's going to make these points quite long and hard. So he's just lifting the ball here, trying to slow things down. Yeah, that's a great attack from Na. He's held his nerve there. He's come right down the back of the ball. Tremendous amount of spin on this. Cutting it low and hard into the side wall fast.
Superb shot that.
Down.
Yeah, it's a miscalculation there mentally for Na. For me here, Na's going to have to be very steady with his hitting. He's not going to be able to rely on errors like he did yesterday from Hamza Khan. Yeah, it's a great angle from Na. You can see him looking back at his teammates. Massive fist pump. There's been some great camaraderie between that Korean team.
That is an amazing shot. I mean, even if you were standing there, you couldn't have retrieved it. It just rolled out like an ice puck.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really big moment for South Korean squash. It really puts them on the map globally.
Absolutely. Who would have thought 2 games ago when it looked like Jeffrey was running away with it?
Yeah, that's Really good stuff from Na. I mean, I'm going back and thinking, I don't think, certainly not since the pandemic, I don't think we've had a Challenger Tour event on the PSA World Tour in South Korea. There might be a few satellites for local players, but I don't think there's really been anything international. And they're producing, as of now, a World Junior Open semi-finalist, but he's certainly making a case for the finals. Well, this is...
That makes this performance by Na an extra special one. But Jeffrey is not out. I mean, he has shown the ability to play a very impressive squash, and he must be thinking of regrouping him, but that shot is not going to help his cause much.
Yeah, it's a great squeeze there from Na. He's being really patient here, and what's really interesting is in the early stages of this match,
7-2.
Na was almost forcing the points, taking the ball in short too early.
Yeah.
And here in the fifth game, he's being much more patient.
7-2.
He's really waiting for the right opportunity. Really holds his nerve very well. Yeah, Jeffrey fighting for his life here. Sliding in to get the ball back.
Very impressive.
Na's gone for it. He's gone for it. He's got the right angle. Well, Na now within 3 points of a berth in the final.
8-2.
Wow, what reversal of fortunes, but Na has played impeccable squash to put himself in this situation.
Yeah, this is big hitting from Na. Jeffrey fighting for his life. Great retrieval from the Malaysian. Oh, and that's clever going up the middle from Na. Completely wrong foots Jeffrey. Yeah, this is great. He's got on it quickly and just
9-2.
gone straight up the middle.
That's just amazing racket skill, being able to hit the ball in that area from that angle.
Quiet, please.
That is super
9-2.
impressive, Chris.
Oh, and that was a little bit fortunate from Na.
Court service, please.
He's just shanked it off the frame and it's just trickled above the height of the tin, but Na now has 8 match balls to become the first ever Korean in a World Junior Championship final.
What an occasion this is for Na and his country.
Yeah, this has been really impressive mentally from Na. Not panicking when he was 2-love down.
Down.
Oh, he's gone for it. The shot was on there.
Yes.
It was the right choice. Just didn't quite get the angle well.
Head out.
1 match ball
3-10.
saved for Jeffrey.
Match ball.
7 points to play with. He can afford a shot like that. Put a glory shot in. Get into the final of 2024 World Junior Squash.
He's off to the races, Jeffrey.
Gonna give it best. There's an opportunity, and
Oh,
there it is.
3.
Na's done it. He's come all the way back.
Wow.
And Na's booked himself into the World Junior Championship final.
What a comeback, Chris. This is an unbelievable moment. This is an unbelievable. Take that in. A South Korean for the first time into the final of World Junior Championship. What an occasion that is.
Yeah, it's an incredible result for South Korea. An incredible result for Na.
Take nothing away from his worthy opponent who played such good squash throughout the tournament, but now on this day was simply incredible.
Yeah, just fantastic variety. Really good discipline from the Korean. You see the celebration from the South Korean team. Just a fantastic camaraderie there. Well, 59 minutes of action, and South Korea's Ju Young Na continues to shock the world, defeating Malaysia's Harith Daniel Jeffrey 3-2, 8-11, 6-11, 11-7, 11-4, 11-3.